Hey besties, welcome back to another Create a Sim video. So today we are going to be making a real life character, no, not a real life character, like a person, like a human being, which I don't normally do because normally I find this very difficult. But you know what, I've been watching Stranger Things, as we all have, and I'm currently only on episode 5, so please don't give me any spoilers because otherwise I'll kill you. Just kidding, no, I'm not kidding. I really will be upset, so don't spoil me. You know, I say that, TikTok's already spoiled me enough. But anyways, yes, so basically we are making Eddie Munson from Stranger Things season 4. So obviously, if you don't know Eddie, yeah, where have you been living, babes? Because it's clearly under a rock. You're clearly like Patrick from SpongeBob because he is on my For You page non-stop and doing his little do, you know, the thing with the thing and his little guitar and everything. He's doing that all over my For You page. And you know what? I'm okay with that because this man is my new favorite person in Stranger Things. I love him so much. He's got a mullet, which, you know, I am a mullet wearer. I am a mullet haver. I love a good mullet. So whenever I see a mulleted person, I'm like, oh my God, my new BFF, even though he's a fictional character with a wig. But yeah, so I wanted to make him for some reason. I don't know, I just had this urge. I was really in like a slump with making a sim, and I just really thought I need to make a sim right now. And I'd been watching Stranger Things the night before, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna make Eddie because he's really cool. So I made him. I don't know if this is greatly accurate. Okay, I'm really bad at doing this. Like, I don't do this very often because I tend to really hate doing it. This time it was actually a lot more fun than before. I just don't know what it is, but normally I just don't like making like actual humans in Sims. I just find it a lot more difficult, and not in like a fun difficulty way, like, oh, I'm gonna do it. It's like I spend like an hour and a half trying to make a person look like a person, but because I stare at them so much, they stop even looking like a human. They don't even look like a sim or a human. They just look like nothing. Like, they're just like this blob, and like my brain just gets all confused. Like, is this actually human? Do humans actually look like this? So even though I had like 10 pictures of him at the side, I could not for the life of me figure out if this actually look like him or not. The main thing that's probably the least accurate is obviously the hair. That's just because I didn't really have a good hair option for him because his hair's kind of iconic, and unfortunately people just don't make this kind of hair in The Sims. It's kind of like a weird haircut. Like, it's a grey haircut, but like I don't feel like it's a common haircut that people really make for Sims. I don't know. So I couldn't really find the most accurate one, but I think the one I ended up choosing was accurate. I don't know. There was a few other choices, like the one I have on him at the start, I did really like as well, but I felt like the fringe and stuff was just too much, and it just made him look a little bit funky. So I ended up actually swapping it out. But yeah, I think he turned out decently looking like him. There's certain pictures at the end that you guys can see that I feel like look a lot like him. I don't think he looks like that much like him on the thumbnail. I tried to get a photo that was really cool but still look like him, but I don't feel like it does look like him, so I'm sorry if you don't think he does. Like I said, I do struggle a lot with this, but I just thought it was kind of fun anyways, just because his style is really cool and like his general vibe I just love so much. But the issue with him is kind of the iconic thing is like he has his mouth open a lot, if that makes sense. He also tends to kind of look a bit startled or like he's smiling, and The Sims 4 isn't great at portraying those kind of faces, you know? So I couldn't really get that vibe across because like if I made him look startled all the time, he'd look a bit funky, and I couldn't get his mouth to open right. And if I was to make him smile, he would look terrifying because The Sims 4 is terrifying when you try and make a Sim smile. So I didn't want to do that because I just felt like it would be a little bit much. But like if you imagine he's smiling, maybe that would help. I don't know. I also ended up actually swapping out his eyes for screenshots. That's just because I asked my dad his opinion, and he said that his eyes are a lot darker than that, and I totally agree. So I took all the highlight out of his eyes, which I feel like makes him look a little bit more like him. I don't know. Again, I'm sorry if this isn't that accurate. I did try my best. Maybe if you guys like this, I'll definitely try and do more of the Stranger Things characters. My favorites are probably, I really like Will, obviously. The fellow gay, what can I say? I like Steve a lot, and Dustin. Honestly, I feel like a lot of the characters in this season are a little bit, like they're not really in it that much. Like if you think about how much Joyce was in it in like the first couple seasons versus now, like I know it's just because they want to focus on different characters, but I feel like Max is definitely the main character this season, which I'm not going to complain about because I feel like she's been through it, you know, she deserves to be the main character. But I feel like, you know, there ain't enough love for the other characters. Like Lucas, who is he at this point? You know what I mean? Like even Dustin's like, he's kind of in it, but like he has no main storylines or anything, which is fine because they want to focus on different things. But I do feel like, you know, especially Will, my guy's barely in it. Like Mike has just been a bit of a sod, and that's pretty much all that's going on. But yeah, I do like this season a lot. I think it's really good. I like the different vibe that it has compared to the other three, because I feel like the third season was a lot more like chipper, you know, it was a lot happier. But the fourth season's a lot more kind of just how the first season was, and I like that a lot because I like the horror aspects a lot more. Oh my God, their deaths. I'm not going to say who dies, but the deaths so far that I have seen, oh, good golly, gosh. They are drastically, like, they are so different to the other seasons, how like actually brutal they are. Like the idea of dying that way, oh, absolutely Absolutely not. The jaw and everything. Oh, no, no. The knees and the kneecaps crunching. Absolutely not. I saw a TikTok and it was like snap, crackle, pop, and it made me laugh because they kind of do snap, crackle, and pop. I know. I just find that quite funny. Anyways, yeah. So for his outfit, I couldn't really like do. Obviously, he has the Hellfire t-shirt. Unfortunately, no one's made that yet. It's literally been like a few days since it came out. I don't know why. I was picturing that someone might have already made one, but you know, whatever. But no one has made one, so I had to just go a little bit improvisation. And so I don't know if the outfit's exactly spot on, and also I don't think that the trousers and the boots are very accurate. I couldn't really find any pictures of his full-on outfit, and I was not gonna go back and look at an episode with him in. I just don't have that kind of effort. I don't have it in me. No motivation. Absolutely not. I was not about to do that. But I think he turned out decently like him. I don't know. I feel like I stare at him too much. Like if you just carry on staring at his face for 40 minutes like I did, you would also think he didn't look anything like him. It's just difficult to make real people, but I think, like I said in some of the screenshots at the end, that's where he looks the most like him, in my opinion. Also, for the traits and everything, I did not know what to give him for the life of me, because I've only seen him in like, he's been in like, what, like 4 scenes? Like, we love this guy so much. He's been in like 2 seconds. Like, literally, he has done his little welcome thing to the game with the dice, and then he's literally gone and put his tongue out and gone, and then that's it. And that's all we've had from him so far. So I'm sorry if the traits aren't very accurate, but I try my best. There's also a screenshot at the end that has his mouth open. It's got a tongue because I wanted to obviously do that because of that certain clip with his tongue out. But low-key is terrifying, so I'm so sorry for that nightmare fuel. And also there's one of him looking kind of startled, because I feel like that is the most him vibes, if that makes any sense. I don't know. But yeah, hopefully you guys like how this sim turned out. I'm sorry if it's not the most accurate, as I keep saying, but it is very hard to make real life people in The Sims. I know he's not a real life person, but he is. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to make people in real life in The Sims 4 because it's just difficult. They don't look like humans that much. Like, obviously, if I use maybe Alpha CC, it'd be a lot easier, but I do not, so I do not know. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. All the CC links will be in the description, and yeah, remember to like, subscribe to everyone, and I'll see you guys in a video. I love you guys. Goodbye. Oh, also let me know what you guys think of the Stranger Things season. Okay, love you guys. Bye. Okay.